All right, welcome back, COSA 5012 week, folks. Professor Almeida here. Hope all is well wherever you may be. Happy Friday, everyone. And in this video, I want to talk about week 11. We are pretty much at the home stretch, and there isn't a whole lot of time for what's coming up in week 11. But before I talk about that, just as a friendly reminder, you have all your access assignments. Let's make sure that you get your 3 chapters done and turned in, especially since after this due date, you will only have 4 assignments left in the class. Okay. And your Excel and Access assignments together are worth 30% of your grade. You really don't want to be leaving points on the table at this stage in the game because, again, we have 4 more assignments, and those 4 assignments together will be worth 20% of your grade. You can always check the syllabus for details. So let's be sure to get the access assignments done by this Sunday night. All right, onward. Let's talk about our final 2 weeks together, because we're going to go back to Excel for week 11, and then we'll return to Access for our final week. All right, let's take a look at Canvas here. So starting on Monday, May 22nd, you will have 2 assignments related to Excel. The first is the capstone project. And this capstone project is a lot like all the other projects you've been doing. The only difference is that it spans the 3 chapters of Excel we covered in the course. Okay, so you want to make sure that you give yourself enough time to complete this Excel capstone project. And just like the other projects, you do get 3 attempts, and it's the best of 3. Okay, so again, make sure you give yourself enough time. The second assignment is your Geometrics MOS practice. So let me show you here. Okay, you're going to create a free account at geometrics.net. Okay, once you do that, there is an access code you need to redeem, and you can find it on our homepage. Okay, as a matter of fact, here's the homepage, and if you scroll down far enough, you will find the Geometrics access code. You can simply copy it and paste it into this box right here. And by doing so, you should see some tests appear. To practice for the Excel MOS, you're going to go to New Test. You can see I have a whole bunch here. Office 2019. And the reason for this is because Microsoft hasn't indicated that they are going to update the MOS for Office 2021. Okay, you'll see that there's Office 365, but Access is not part of that. And from my experience, there have been issues with the MOS version of Office 365. So we're going to be sticking with Office 2019. Okay, so we're going to choose Office 2019. You're going to see Excel Associate, and you'll choose between one of the 2 CERT prep exams here, Practice Exam 1 or Practice Exam 2. You'll also notice that there's training mode versus testing mode. Now, for the purpose of this MOS practice assignment, I'm only looking for a passing score in training mode. Passing, of course, is 700 or better. Okay, with training mode, there is no time limit, and if you get stuck, you can get help. Now, keep in mind that we've only covered 3 chapters of Excel, and there's a whole lot more to the MOS, and this is where we fill in the gaps. So again, if you get stuck in training mode, you can always get help and walk through the steps. Now, if you're thinking about taking the MOS, and if you get stuck on certain tasks, you might want to make a note of the steps. Now, testing mode simulates the actual MOS. You'll have 50 minutes to complete the projects. Now, I'm throwing in a special deal here. If you go into testing mode and you score an 850 or better, turn those results in, and I will give you an extra 10 points on the assignment. Speaking of which, let me show you how to turn in your results. Okay, so I'm going to go to completed tests here. And let's say that I'm going to turn in my practice exam 1 training results. Okay, so let me get rid of that. So all I have to do is click on the print icon, right? I'll click on this print icon, and then you should see save as PDF. Okay, you can save as PDF and then follow the instructions on the assignment page here in Canvas. Okay, you'll see a red button that says start assignment. Just follow the instructions and you'll turn in that PDF file. Now, if you don't pass, turn in your results anyway, and you can keep resubmitting until you either pass or you get an 850 in testing mode if you want the extra points. Okay, so make sure that you give yourself enough time to practice in geometrics. Now, if you are looking to go for the MOS, you can go at any time to the COS study centers in M229 or in AA206. Now, if you're going for the MOS Excel Associate, you might need to show proof that you passed with an 800 or better in testing mode. Okay, remember, for the extra credit, it's 850 or better. The instructional assistants will require 800 or better in testing mode. That way, it gives you enough of a cushion so that you can be sure to pass on your first try. Now, if you do pass the MOS and you earn the certification, send me a message in the Canvas inbox with a copy of your certificate, and I will replace your capstone score for Excel. By the way, this offer is also going to be good when we get into Access next week. Now, unlike the 16-week folks, there isn't a whole lot of time. We only have 2 weeks left together, so it's crucial that you give yourself enough time on these assignments. Anyway, have a good weekend, folks. Again, let's make sure that we get our Access assignments done. Don't leave points on the table. Take care of yourselves out there, and we'll talk again soon. Thanks for watching.